Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a hilarious story. Watching her joyfully crawl, Casey dove into her brainstorm, plopping into the water to enjoy a moment of freedom with the lobsters. However, the pool time was like her remaining hours, marked with boundaries that can't be checked, and soon, the fun was about. Casey parked the sports car in the garage and jotted down a card. Turns out it was for her son's 18th birthday gift. But then she reconsidered and changed it from 18 to 30, wishing she could live to see that day. A kid marrying and having kids would be beautiful. As sunlight poured down, Casey overlooked the roof. Striding boldly against the wind and rain, she savoured the moment, even if it felt a bit bleak. While heading home, Casey noticed her son dreaming about love, so she jumped on the bed to binge-watch movies with him as time flew by. Casey took the chance to tell her son that girls are always all talk and no action, loving the attention. She tried to impart life wisdom to her son, who felt awkwardly shy, dreaming of the bathtub race. But Adam insisted Dad join. Casey recalled her exiled husband. They were lucky and won together. At the celebration, the family was all smiles, each as happy as if they just had a honey-chugging contest. But no one knew Casey's secret. Her cancer was secretly spreading. The doctor found his cyst on her side. Cancer cells spread, but Casey wasn't scared. She found it unsightly. Her strength amazed everyone. That day, Casey had a cyst removal alone. When the doctor asked about family, she went silent. Her neighbor couldn't make it. Meanwhile, Marlene stared at slippers in the fridge, scratching her head in confusion. Seems like Alzheimer's was knocking at the door. Casey asked her brother to visit Dad, but he was glued to the game. She sighed. It might be our last farewell. Don't come back. Sure enough, they ended up arguing, and in frustration, Casey grabbed her mom's own and demanded, "Let Mom be free too." She lamented being cremated, and her brother teased, "You won't be gone tomorrow." But Casey suddenly blurted, "I have cancer." Her brother froze. "Wait, you have cancer?" "Really, I have cancer. I'm dying. This isn't good. Aliens have seized control of the world. This is utterly silly. Ironically, people continue to pass away. It's quite a guarantee. Some things you only understand after experiencing. Now you know, I'm dying, but people just die. That's how humans operate. You just linger in their existence. I have just begun to find a solution. Oh gosh, this is truly the only thing worth it in the entire world. Oh golly, indeed. But upon witnessing her brother's profound sadness, after an inner struggle, she couldn't bear to make others bear it, resolutely choosing to face all the challenges alone. Do you think him a mere little strawberry that you can casually toss aside? Absolutely. It's beyond imagination how fantastic it is. Casey was uncertain whether there would still be a tomorrow for her. She bought a wedding cake for herself to share with the neighbor. It was delightful and was her best memory yet. This might be my last birthday, and her son envied Marlene's meat dish. Oddly, why are we eating wedding cake? Unbeknownst to him, Mom's birthday was coming. Coming home from work, Dad had the surprise ready to be unveiled. Friends and family gathered in droves, completely oblivious to Casey's illness. Meeting her best friends after 15 years, Casey parted like there was no tomorrow. After blowing out the candles for her 43rd birthday, Casey's gaze lingered awkwardly on the cake for a few seconds, as if to suggest that her husband had somehow managed to stay perpetually youthful. The custom cake was all for Casey. It stung a little. She thanked her husband for everything, only to continue. After years of marriage woes, Casey finally unleashed her true self, leaving her husband puzzled. As the party wrapped up, Casey bid farewell to each friend at the door. Seeing her aunt gradually aging, she felt waves of nostalgia wash over her heart, leaving her thoughts tumultuous. Adam noticed Marlene couldn't find her way home. Alzheimer's was worsening, and Casey felt concerned. At that moment, she saw Adam helping Marlene home and felt a glimmer of hope, only to return home. Husband still brooded, prompting Casey to start an alcohol-fueled frenzy. "You really shouldn't come home, you know." Racked with pain, Casey faced her forever young husband. The next day, Casey desperately wanted to teach her son to drive, anxious that she might not get to that day. Yet, on that particular night, Dad unexpectedly forced Adam to take the wheel. Filled with anxiety and unease, Adam nonetheless reluctantly obliged under Dad's firm pressure. Less than a mile in, an accident happened. Casey got the news and rushed to the hospital. Adam needed 7 stitches. Fortunately, there was no danger to his life, yet her husband continued to be unreliable, and another round of bickering was inevitable, a constant state of affairs until he finally uttered those words. In that moment, Casey seemed to lose direction. Soon after, her son was discharged, and she planted a big kiss on his face. Snap a photo, then chat with Marlene about God. Subscribe for more updates.